In the world of One Piece, the Marines are the upholders of justice. They are tasked to fight and arrest pirates who are terrorizing the seas. Some of them return successful from their missions, and some of them die in battle. Catching pirates and other criminals is not an easy job to do. There are a lot of pirates out there who are so powerful as mentioned in my previous video. To counter them, the world government assembled the mightiest combat force the Navy has to offer. Today, we will be talking about the Navy Admirals of One Piece. Just a disclaimer, this is not a power scaling video. We will not rank them from weakest to strongest. We will just be discussing each of their individual strengths and accomplishments as a Marine. Number 1. Admiral Ryukyuji. Admiral Ryukyuji is an admiral who attained his position during the time skip. He was recruited through the World Military Draft. His appearance and strength is still unknown, as he was shown as a silhouette in the Reverie arc talking to Admiral Fujitora. The warlord Doflamingo called him a monster during his conversation with Fujitora in the Dressrosa arc. Admiral Ryukyuji helped Admiral Fujitora in the battle at Holy Land Marijois against the Revolutionary Army. Number 2. Admiral Isho. Also known as Fujitora. Fujitora is a Marine admiral recruited through the World Military Draft like Ryukyuji to replace Admiral Kuzan, or also known as Aokiji, after the latter resigned from the Navy. He was introduced in the Dressrosa arc, where his mission is to capture Trafalgar Law and Monkey D. Luffy. He ate the Zushi no Mi, which allows him to manipulate gravitational forces. He's currently banned from entering any Marine base unless he captures Luffy in Law. It is because of what he did in Dressrosa when he was caught on video kneeling down and apologizing to King Riku of Dressrosa for the actions of the warlord Doflamingo. Those acts of humility brought shame to the image of the Navy, which angered Fleet Admiral Akainu. He was stubborn in his own way and believes in moral justice, prioritizing the safety of innocent civilians than beating the enemy. Number 3. Z, also known as Black Arm Zephyr, is the founder of the Neo Marines, whose aim is to end the Great Age of Pirates by eradicating all the pirates in the world. He was a Navy admiral and a Marine instructor before he resigned from his post. He was well respected in the Navy because most of the present Marine officers, admirals and vice admirals were trained by him. He and his loyal subordinates from the Navy resigned from the Marines because of their malcontent with the practices of the Navy. According to Vice Admiral Garp, no one in the Navy has a stronger sense of justice than Zephyr. He was a loving husband to his wife and father to his son, but later was killed by pirates. His anger for the Navy increased when 2 of his cadets were killed by a pirate and his right arm was cut off by that pirate. That pirate was later invited by the world government to become part of the 7 warlords of the sea. That made him decide to quit the Navy and form the Neo Marines. The Neo Marines and Z's ultimate goal, the Grand Reboot, is to end the Great Age of Piracy through the use of the Dyna Stones and destroying the 3 endpoints of the New World, which allows subterranean magma to be released. Their operation was unintentionally stopped by the Straw Hat Pirates when Luffy and his crew fought the Neo Marines in order for Luffy to reclaim his lost Straw Hat from Z. The Marines swoop in their fight. Aokiji made a wall of ice so that Luffy and his crew can escape. This move gave Cazzaro the opening to deliver the final strike to Z, killing his mentor, while vice admirals and Marine officers were present to honor the once great Admiral Zephyr in tears. Number 4. Kuzan. Kuzan, or also known as Aokiji, was a Marine admiral before the time skip. He was a student of Zephyr and believes in lazy justice, which made the Marines think that he was not deserving for the position of admiral. He was usually underestimated because of his laid-back personality, but he takes action when the situation requires him to. His strength is unquestionable, as he was the first Marine who utterly defeated the entire Straw Hat crew in the Long Ring Long Land arc. He was a huge asset to the Navy, as he played a critical role in the War of the Best by going toe-to-toe with the division commanders of the Whitebeard Pirates, stopping Luffy from rescuing Fire Fist Ace, and facing Whitebeard himself. He was recommended by Sengoku to succeed him as the Fleet Admiral of the Navy, but other marine officials prefer Akainu. So they fought for the position in a certain island for 10 straight days. It was a hard-fought battle, but Akiji lost the fight. In terms of strength, they were equally strong, but in terms of devil fruit powers, magma prevails over ice. It also caused him a part of his left leg. After the battle, Akainu took the post as Fleet Admiral. Akiji on the other hand can't stand the thought of being Akainu's subordinate, so he resigned from the Navy. After the time skip, he helped the Marines in defeating Z. He even saved Smoker from Doflamingo in Punk Hazard. He then affiliated himself with Blackbeard for unknown reasons. Number 5. Admiral Borsellino. Also known as Cazzaro. Cazzaro is a Marine who believes in unclear justice. He has a laid-back personality and doesn't have a leader-type attitude. He prefers following orders. With no hesitations, he carries out orders given to him with no qualms or second thoughts. He is also a very powerful individual as shown his battles against the Whitebeard Pirates, the Straw Hat Pirates, his former mentor Zephyr and the Dark King Rayleigh. He is the calmest among all the admirals. He never lost his cool even when faced with a difficult situation or when surprised by a powerful enemy. He ate the Logia-type devil fruit called the Pika Pika Nomi, which allows Cazzaro to control and transform into light at will. It also allows him to move like the speed of light in transport by means of reflection. He was feared by pirates that his arrival at Sabaody Archipelago caused panic to the island. He effortlessly defeated 4 of the 11 supernovas. Among them were Scratchman Apu, Basil Hawkins, X-Drake, and Urage. He was so close to killing Zorro and arrest all members of the Straw Hat Pirates, but failed to do so when the Dark King Rayleigh, the right-hand man of Goldie Roger himself, showed up and fought Cazzaro, allowing Luffy and his crew to run away from the wrath of the Admiral. Number 6. Sengoku the Buddha. Sengoku was the fleet admiral of the Marines before the time skip. He led an army of 100,000 Marines during the War of the Best, along with the 7 warlords of the sea, to face the Whitebeard Pirates. He believed in reigning justice. He was so loyal to the world government that he follows orders with no question. He sometimes gets irritated with failure and prioritizes upholding justice over everything. He was also feared and respected by his enemies. After the War of the Best, he lost faith in the government when they asked the Marines to cover up the Level 6 prison break incident to save face to the public, endangering countries without them knowing that a possible attack from an impelled-down escapee will come for them. Sometime during the time skip, he turned into an inspector general for the Marines. From being too serious about his job in the pre-time skip, he became a goofy old man like Garp. He was a powerful Marine that even Goldie Roger himself acknowledges his strength when the Roger Pirates defeated some Marines in a certain island, telling them to bring Sengoku or Garp if they wanted to arrest him. He ate the Hito Hito no Mi model, Dai Butsu, which allows him to turn into a giant golden Buddha or human Buddha hybrid at will. He, along with Garp and Zephyr, were important figures in the Navy during the old era of Whitebeard, Rayleigh, and Roger. Number 7. Sakuzuki, or also known as Akainu. Akainu is the current fleet admiral of the Navy. He believed in absolute justice. He would do anything to complete the mission given to him, or to arrest the targeted pirate or criminal, even if it means killing innocent lives or sacrificing the majority of his allies. He was the most feared among the 3 admirals because of his aggressiveness and strength. He stopped Whitebeard multiple times during the war, facing him head-on without hesitation. He was also responsible for the death of Fire Fist Ace, accomplishing 1 out of his 2 goals during the War of the Best, killing the Son of Dragon and the Son of Roger. Sometime during the time skip, he became the fleet admiral after Sengoku announced his retirement. He earned the position by defeating Admiral Akiji in a 10-day death battle in the island now known as Punk Hazard. So those are the Marine Admirals of One Piece. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Instagram at One Piece Weekly, and on Twitter at Admiral Newgate. I'll see you on the next video for more One Piece weekly content.